Welcome back, welcome back. So it looks like someone was being classified as a zombie for decades and decades by someone else. They thought that you were still going to have the same teenage growing pains as you had when you were younger, that you were going to have them as an adult. No, you said that's not even me. I'm not hypnotized like that. He said, no, no, sweetie, I'm powerful. I'm much more powerful than that. Okay. I sought out help when I feel like I need help, you know? Motivation, willpower, meeting place. I wholeheartedly miss you, background check. So it's like routine occasions with remix. So it's like someone, even if they know like you've overcame one challenge, two challenges, they're like, okay, so what's the next challenge? They come around routinely to like monitor you, is what I'm getting. I'm getting like, you know, um, they'll act like they wholeheartedly miss you and everything. And I'm not saying that's not real. They probably do, but what I'm saying is they're doing like an extra, let me check up on you and just kind of remixing it a little bit, you know? It's like I'm here to check up on you, but not really to check up on you. So it sounds like a parent type energy, even if they're not your parent. But it's really bothering you now that they're acting. It's like they're acting like they're just expecting some failure while you're taking it one day at a time, embracing life. You know, they're trying to act like, oh, something needs balance, but it really doesn't. You're balancing something out already. And this is also another reason why they're trying to like gatekeep something from you, also. And you really kind of almost want to say something. Like if something else happens, you're thinking like maybe I should say something because it's getting a little out of control. And Spirit says yes, you should say something now because it is getting a little bit out of control. And however way it's happening, it's just you can tell it's getting a little out of control. Yeah. And you're like, okay, are you just like overly paranoid or what? And they also think like there's something that you do too often, you do it too much, and you stay to yourself and do this. But you're just saying like this is what helps you to stay real, like a real person. Because otherwise you might be that different destiny, you know? And why have boredom and fall into the same traps that you once fell into? You No, you're not. I just saw balance. And that was the instructions as the return on investment, taking it one day at a time. Yeah, they could have helped support you and taken it one day at a time, but now they don't have faith in you that you're actually taking it one day at a time. You're doing what you need to do, whether it's in front of their face or not. Yeah, they need to have more faith in you. And then when they're not able to keep an eye on you, they're highly focused on themselves. And if you were to say anything, then they would say, like, oh, you're being egoed out because you're mad because I'm not around. When really you needed that break from them being around. They're like, oh, stop being egoed out. Nice smile. Oh, you miss me? You want me to come back around? That's what this is all about, right? You're like, no, I'm saying something because you are maybe a little overbearing or just, a little expecting too much negativity that's not going to happen. So I must say something at some point in time, and if you were to say it now, spirit is saying, well, this is probably better time because this is while they're doing it, right? Because with them it's a pattern. So this will probably be a good time to do it. Okay. So how you should do this, not too proud. I have shy underneath proud. So it's like proud, but not too proud. It's like um kind of like hidden proud. Be proud of yourself while doing this, but do it like in a hey, surprise manner. Hey, got something to say to you, Hmm, you know, but don't be surprised if they don't have much to say, like they're just listening because you just flipped the script on them completely. So they have to uh, think about everything you just said versus everything that they are already thinking. So just expect a little bit of quietness when you first tell them, but stay calm. It doesn't mean that all is bad, you know. Um, yeah, that's just really you being honest and blunt. And well, they can't really give you fake support because you'll see it. You'll know. They'll have to act balanced, you know. Pushing back, I just saw pushback pride. They'll have to push back their pride, add a little joy or sweetness into this because you're not trying to come at them left field. But you do need to say something. Yeah, and this situation will help you to find your voice and to free your spirit, help you feel more comfortable in circumstances where you must be around this person. Um, and just know, like, you're already building a very strong foundation. Your tower, if we were talking about like the tower card in tarot, like your tower is not about to fall. Okay. Your tower is consistently building up. Uh, you're on the right path, to a strong, strong foundation, strong future. and many possibilities. I just saw a new car. Somebody's getting a new car soon, and somebody needs to capture the ending of not being famous. I got that too. Yeah, capture the ending of not being famous because you're doing a lot yourself. Do it yourself. You're doing a lot yourself, and when you create space, it's usually for the betterment of yourself. Okay, you're not just creating space and just over here being, I don't know what they think, some wild crazy stuff that just shouldn't be happening. You're creating space and you're being creative and you're being observant. Okay, and that's what they're going to be in surprised about. Surprised the fact that you went to hermit mode and you're reinventing yourself. Okay, and you've been loyal to this. So when you finally do pop out, it's gonna be a routine, buddy. It's gonna be a super routine. Can't nobody say nothing about you. Like, hey, when you thought that I was, not doing what I was supposed to be doing, I was actually in the back building, and look at me now. Is how you're gonna be. All right, and that's all I have for you. Bye.